You've had to postpone the Queen tour dates until next year and postponing your own solo tour. What sort of impact does that have, do you think? And I know you also took part in the One World Together at Home concert as well, raising money too. Do you think we're going to see more virtual concerts?
Yeah, I think what it comes down to is that obviously people's health and safety is the most important thing right now. We all know that. But also in times of crisis, people need escape. They need catharsis. They need a reason to rally together, and music is one of the best things for that. So I do think that we're going to see a lot of alternatives to the live performance space. Everyone's sort of scrambling and finding new technology, which is incredible. And it's exciting in a way because I think it's a new challenge, and I think it's sort of it reminds fans out there that we're human too. We're affected by this thing just like everybody else, and we're trying to make the most of it and trying to do what we do as artists and provide that service to the people of entertainment.
How important do you think social media has been, Adam, with conveying the messages and the music?
I was saying the other day, it's amazing what technology can do now. The way that we communicate with each other and connect. Imagine going through this without that tool. You can kind of get different viewpoints. You can get information. I mean, we are living in an age too where there's a lot of information flying around. So social media is a great way to sort of tap into your friend circle and see what they have to say and what they've heard. I'm glad that we're all connected.
And of course, you've released your own solo album, Velvet. What were some of the inspirations and influences behind that?
I've worked on that album for about 4 years. It was a long time coming. And there were a lot of different reasons for it. I mean, some of which were business stuff that I had to sort out. And also creatively, I was not too sure what I wanted to do at the very beginning. I was like, well, I don't know yet. And slowly through experimenting with different producers and different styles and sounds, I stumbled upon this kind of direction that I wanted to go in and got very inspired, and it started gaining momentum, and the album sort of came together very quickly once I figured it out. So, it's an album that harkens back to a lot of retro disco, funk, R&B, indie rock, all the music that I grew up with in the house from the 70s and the 80s that my parents had playing. It's sort of a love letter to them in many ways.
Well, you released it, obviously, Adam, in a different way than probably you would have wanted to. How do you think the COVID-19 crisis is going to impact the music industry in the long term?
I think that now that music is being consumed in this digital format and streaming is sort of the main way that people get to hear things, I almost think in some ways it may be a great time for us to be releasing music that way. You don't have to go to the record store to buy a record. You can just pick up your device and press stream. So I think that people are going to be a bit bored with a lot of these events canceled, and they want entertainment. So I don't know, maybe we'll see a spike in interest. I'm not sure.
Would you hope to perform live this year? Later
yeah
on.
I would love to. I mean, that's my lifeblood. I love performing, and obviously we moved everything from this summer to next year, all the stuff that I was supposed to do with Queen. We've currently postponed my Vegas mini residency to October. We're still waiting to find out if that's going to happen or not, and if it doesn't, I say everyone needs to be safe. That's the most important thing, and I'll take the free time and I'll create more music.